Okay, so here we are. 2 nights for the big show. Rick Comfort has arrived from
California,
by way of Vermont, by way of Connecticut, and this is really our first time playing together live in however many years it is, right? Although we've been doing Zoom. So anyhow, we're going to run through a whole bunch of songs tonight, get a feel for it tomorrow night.
This is the moment before the moment before the moment.
Of truth.
Yes.
All right.
Of pleasure, fun.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in the case of the state of Connecticut versus defendant Bugsy Brutal on a charge of statutory rape, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What is that verdict?
The man is guilty!
The man is guilty! Do another guilty.
The man is guilty!
The man is crazy! Statutory Rape on a hot summer night, written by my brother Rick. One of the first songs Bugsy ever did. So I want to talk a little bit about how this evening came together. It was about 5 or 6 months ago that I was talking with my good friend Rick Comfort over here. And Rick's in California, and we're chatting. And I said, you know, I found all these old Bugsy cassette tapes, and I can't play them on anything. He said, well, I can transfer over onto discs. I said, really? That's quite a project. He said, no, I can do it. I said, great. And then he happened to mention the fact that he was coming to the East Coast in October. So we started talking about it, and we said, oh, wouldn't it be great if we got together and played guitar? And then it was, wouldn't it be great if we got together and got the band back together? And then it was, wouldn't it be great if we got the band back together and played in front of people like we're doing tonight? So we're very excited to be here. As much as it's fun to play, it's a lot more fun to play in front of people. So we're so glad you're here because you're making this part of the evening. And we're going to go through our songs. You have a program. I guess the one thing I should say at this point is that all of our songs are original rock and roll. And they were all written on average 40 years ago. And we like to think that in some ways, some of our songs, we were kind of ahead of the curve. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. We're ahead of the curve because this next song talks a little bit about corporations and when they don't tell the truth to people. And specifically, it was written during one of the gas crises. Am I right?
Oil shortage.
Oil shortages.
Of the late 70s, early 1980s.
And we thought, and one of the verses of this song goes that, you know, we can't believe gas is going to go up to 169. So maybe we're ahead of the curve, but maybe we weren't that ahead of the curve. Bugsy, take it away. Tell him what's going on. And he does da-da-da-da-da. You know one thing about boys?
Boys?
You want to think about boys?
Boys?
You want to think about boys?
Boys?
Boys tell lies! You know, rest of the group.
No,
Thank you.
I need this because I'm still getting used to the guitar and getting back in the groove. It's been a week since I played.
Oh, that's true. As opposed to the 40 years since the last time we played.
No.
Anyhow.
No, I used to play every day before.
This next song, all of the members of the group contributed. And by the way, just as the way we wrote these songs is unfortunately now we can't remember anything. So we have to write everything down. But in the old days, that wasn't true, was it, Comf?
No.
No, it wasn't true. What was it like in the old days, Comf? Tell the people.
I can't remember.
There you go. But we would just be practicing at Elmhurst Terrace in the basement. We'd be coming up with stuff, and Bugsy would be singing. And, you know, he's the lead singer, but of course doesn't play an instrument. And we come up with these riffs, and we would just play them until they turned into songs. And once they kind of turned into songs, he just came up with these lyrics. And so nothing was written down. But we played them so long that they became our songs, and now we have to do it. And so speaking of that, everybody contributed, and this is a contribution by the gentleman to my right, your left, Mr. Rick Comfort. We like to say that Rick brought the, what was the influence?
Cape Cod.
The Cape Cod influence to our music. So this is one of the songs that he specifically wrote. There'll be a couple more in the program, but this song is...
This is my song.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
little tuning here.
Well, I don't know. I think these are light strings and I'm pushing too hard on it. I want to try a different pick. This is why we're doing this now, right? Try this.
Comfort in his Cape Cod influence, we can do some a little crazier songs. And this song was written back in the 70s when people were experimenting with a lot of crazy stuff. And Don Altschuler, who is seated where I am, but not to my left or my right, is kind of the author of this song. And this song, as Bugsy would say, it's mondo bondo, it's sick!
little confused with the transition.
That's all right.
For a bit,
That's all right.
but
Okay, so
at the beginning, you doubled the 4.
yeah,
That's what I got wrong.
I just
That's fine.
right. We'll just follow each other.
Yeah,
So
but that's
this,
so much easier than the Zoom that I can see you.
yeah, yeah. So this next song, and again, everybody contributed to this group with music and insight and this and that. And this happens to be the song that Randy Pegnataro came up with, our drummer. And if you read anything about us, you'll understand that when we started, first it was just me and my brother, and just voices and a couple of guitars. Then we had another guitar player, and we had people who came in and out. Then Rick Comfort joined, and then finally one day Rick Comfort said, "I know this guy, and his name is Randy Pegnataro, and he works in the welding shop with me. I've never met him, but I see his feet." Because, you know, when our welding machines on, we can see, this is Rick's story. It's not true, but anyhow.
Well, he always had the helmet over his face.
Had a helmet over his face,
Can't
right.
see what he
This
looks
and that.
like.
So, any event, when I talked to him, it turns out he played drums. So he brought Randy Pegnataro in, and from that point on, I think Bugsy started to rock, right?
That's it.
So anyhow,
That's
and this
when we had
song-
a full-time drummer.
We had a full-time drummer. And this song, by the way, is one of the few songs that requires audience participation.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oops.
My mama called me from the western woods. She said I was crazy. My mama called me from the western woods. She said I was lazy. My mama told me I was half a man. She should've known better. My mama told me I had half a brain. I'm light as up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. My mama told me I had half a brain. She should've known better. My mama told me take a trip to Spain. I'm light as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Bugsy on that one, but I think we got the general idea of it. So this next song,
Peanut Butter Man.
This Peanut Butter Man. So this next song, actually, I'm gonna get a drink while we're talking about this. Make sure we're still recording, which we are, which is awesome. So anyhow, this next song, Rabbit, when Rabbit joined the group, he just, we're drinking like camels here. He brought a whole nother dimension to the group because Rabbit was a professional. And man could play, man could do amazing things with the guitar, called Rabbit because he was so fast on the guitar. And he still is fast on the guitar. But anyhow, one day Bugsy and Rabbit were doing some music back in the basement in West Haven. And an electrical storm came up. And Rabbit looked at Rick and said, "Lightning bug!"
We struggled a little bit there, but I forgot a couple of things, but we got it. I mean, the beat's there. It's just rather one more practice tomorrow night.
We're good.
But I got to admit, it's so much easier playing here. Singing, or do we?
Yeah, I think we go through it one time.
Okay, so what we just did, one complete round before Rick.
So it got to go like.
what we know.
Wait, I hope we're not blowing it all tonight, though.
No, but what I think.
Hold it. Keep going. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Well, go ahead. I'm listening.
What I thought was going to happen has happened, and that is we've been practicing, but we've been practicing under very difficult conditions. So now we put it in place where it really is, and the conditions are easier, and it allows us to do more. It brings it more to where we really are at.
And we can communicate better, and we both kind of know the parts of the
Right,
song.
but because we practiced, we've learned, the songs and the parts and stuff.
So, you want to call it a day, or want to keep going?
I'm having a blast.
All right,
What
me
about
too.
you?
I'm having a blast. Okay, so. Got it?
Yeah, I just got to get a drink. Oh, there you go. That little pop there.
So that pop comes in after you've strummed through it 2 times, okay? And I'll strum through it with you. So, I wrote this song, concert called.
What's the Band-Aid over your eye?
Yeah, right. Stitches. You weren't there because you'd already gone to California, but one night we were playing this place called Smitty's, and the night before Rick had crashed into a table.
Oh, no.
And so he comes up to me before, and he has one of these big cervical collars that he's holding.
Oh, no.
I'm going to tell him that I crashed. And I think he did it, and I don't think anyone would believe him. But anyway, so this next song, we have to give proper respect to you know who, don't you?
Rick.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Champagne.
Right. Our original bass player. The guy who was singing along on the Zooms. JT.
That's
So
right.
JT was the most classically trained, actually he was the only classically trained musician, played the tuba, I think, or something
That's
like
why
that.
he's not with us.
He was invited. He decided he had more important things to do. Can you imagine that? But in any event, he told us about this song, this classical song, and we started playing around with it, singing with it. Oh, and by the way, one thing I guess I should mention. A couple of years back, I would watch a concert. I would see these rock bands. I don't know if this ever happened to you, Comp. But I'd see these rock bands, and all of a sudden they have these girls singing in the background. And I'm thinking to myself, why do they have the girls singing in the background? But anyhow, we've now found out why they have the girls singing in the background. Because none of us can sing after 40 years. But any event, so this classical song based on a song by Mozart or Bach or Beethoven, one of those guys. And it's called Jesus Joy a Man. And that's what it was until we brutalized it. And it goes something like this. I won't try that anymore. So anyhow, I broke a bottle of champagne. We called it champagne, and it goes like this. can't play fast enough like that anymore.
Okay.
I'll fake it. I'm gonna do what I can
Well,
do.
Rabbit will be there.
No. That's my lead. That's not Rabbit's lead. I don't have many leads. That's one of them. That's mine.
All right. So what do you
Okay.
want to do?
We'll
Just do whatever you can.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
So, you ever meet a girl and she's wonderful and you think, oh, she's perfect, this and that, and then you say to yourself, you know, if she's that perfect, she must have been around a little bit. So, Bugsy wrote this song.
That changed. That word up here.
It's not, you go to the 9th fret. You guys gotta say G. It doesn't sound like 9th fret.
And then it goes to the 7th. Okay.
Actually, it's up here. What the hell? Hold on.
No, it says 9th. 1, 2, 3,
where's
4,
9?
5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Where are you?
That's 9th.
I wanna love that baby.
Now, where is that?
Just that's not right. It's just that. No, hold on. It's all screwed up.
I thought it was. Well, go 1 fret lower.
No, it can't be 1. You mean 2?
Yeah.
No, it's not right. It's we had this problem last time. I gotta love that baby. Just that I'm not convinced it's right again.
No, we're gonna have to.
Okay, hold on. Before we go any further, let's work on this.